boys and girls. It's Thursday, the 27th of August already. Let's see what work we have to do today. Right, I think it's time we should do some work, don't you? Let's count together from 1 to 80 and then backwards from 20 all the way to 1. Can you remember these number words that we've learnt? Read them out aloud. Yesterday, we learnt a new sound, zzz. I'm going to give you 20 seconds now to think of as many words that start with zzz as you can. And go. Were these some of the words you thought of? Did you have any new words that Mrs. Aston hasn't taught you yet? Let's practice reading. Say each sound separately. What sound is at the beginning of the word? What sound is at the end of the word? Can you hear the middle sound? Let's read together, boys and girls. I'm in the mood to sing. Let's sing our zigzag zebra song.
Zigzag zebra lives at the zoo. Come and see her, she's waiting for you. She can zoom and zip around a tree and make the zzz sound of a bumblebee. She can zip and zoom, zip again then zap. Hear the zzz of her snoring as she takes a nap.
Let's look at our shape of the day. It's a pentagon. A pentagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. A pentagon looks a little bit like a house with very crooked walls. Let's have a look at a few real-life pentagon objects. We've got a little birdhouse, a dog kennel, a pentagon inside the football, and Superman's logo is a pentagon. If I have 3 soccer balls and I add 1 more, how many soccer balls will I have? If I have 2 dogs and I add 1 more, how many dogs will I have? If I have 1 tractor and I add 1 more, how many tractors will I have? If I have 4 chickens and I add 1 more, how many chickens will I have? It's time to work. First, Mrs. Aston would like you to count how many animals are in the block. Now, think how many there would be if there was 1 more animal. Colour in the answer in the circle below the picture. And then colour in all the pictures of the farm animals when you're done. Let's listen to this Bible story of Daniel in the lion's den, and then colour in this picture beautifully.
Daniel. Daniel is a young man in Israel. When the king of Babylon conquers the city of Jerusalem, he takes Daniel and his friends to his palace to work as his servants. They are given unhealthy food and wine, but Daniel and his friends keep God's laws and choose vegetables and water instead. After 10 days, they look healthier than the others and are allowed to keep obeying God's laws. Later, the king has terrible dreams. He orders all the wise men put to death because they can't tell him what he dreamed and what the dreams mean. Nobody in the world can know your dreams and explain them, the wise men plead. Daniel is a wise man now, too. He prays to God for help, and God tells him all about the king's dreams. Daniel quickly goes to the king and explains what God had told him. The king is very happy to know what his dreams mean. The king now knows that Daniel's God is the one true God. To show his thanks, the king gives Daniel gifts and makes him a ruler over the country. Years later, wicked men throw Daniel into a den of lions because he prayed to God instead of to the new king. God sends an angel to shut the lions' mouths. Daniel is saved.
Boys and girls, it's going to be our Letterland party next week, Friday. So Mrs. Asen wanted to put a few slides into her video today to remind you and to remind Mommy of the Letterland party and to give you a few ideas of how you could dress up on Letterland Day. Bye-bye, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow for the last day of the week, Friday. And then it will be weekend.